Hey everyone, welcome back to Reverse Engineered. In today's video we are going to tackle the front end. We're going to start installing the fenders, hood, and pretty much headlights, grille, and everything that covers this area of the truck. Stay tuned.
Let's first start taking this damaged hood up and we'll go from there. We have also installed this driver apron here into its position. It's only temporarily on, but we're gonna take it off now and work on the mounting points here from this bracket to the apron itself.
Instead of those rivets that were used in the factory, we're gonna use this small rivet nut that pretty much uses a screw that will go in here. Of course, we're gonna make a bigger hole, get that in there. We compress it and it will get stuck in there.
These right here are the different attachments for different bolts. We have from M3, or what is that?
M8, quarter 20, quarter 24, M10, 6,
so
and 5.
We have metric for metric bolts and SI.
Now it's time for us to unscrew that thing out, and the rivet is securely in. It's pretty much secured.
It looks pretty good and mushroomed in the back.
Look at that. Looks good. Let's see on the other side.
That's where it mushroomed right there. It kind of compressed this metal. It compressed it in the middle, so it's not gonna move. It's there for good, yo. This is the homemade tool that we engineered to knock out these rivets. It's rounded here on this end, and it's a perfect size to punch these rivets out. Let's get it done. We installed these rivet nuts here on this side, but for this portion here, we're actually not going to install it here on this panel. We are going to install it on the apron itself. So the reason we're doing that is because we want to have it here look a lot nicer. See how these ones right there in the back, they stick out. We did it that way over there in the back because that's kind of hidden. You cannot see it, but you can see it here in the front. And because you can see the rivet nuts here in the front, we're not going to install it here on this side. We're going to install it on the apron itself, and only the bolts will be visible here on this side. That first hole that we did here was only a guide hole. Right now it's the actual hole that we're doing. I'll try to get a shot here from the back on how the rivet knot gets compressed, but it's not that visible. Oh, just a little bit. Quick look at smoke there for a second.
We're finally done with the apron. All the bolts are in. It's lined up with the other one. Geometry is there. And now it's time for us to move on to the frame. Get this in there. Start welding it and make sure it's all good in order for the bumper to go in and everything else to match up really nice. But as well, we have to clean up the rust and apply some compound that will not make it rust again.
We have finished measuring the length, the width on the frame. We also measured it from the car, from the inside of the car out, to make sure it's at the same distance as the other frame rail. We also measured the bumper, so we know the length from this side to the other frame rail. And right now we are getting ready to start tacking it into place. We'll give it a few tacks here on this side, and also a few tacks here on this side so it's sturdy, and then we'll make more measurements to make sure the geometry is right. John, get to welding, buddy.
Okay.
We finished stacking the frame over there in a few spots. Right now we can start installing the entire front end on this car, mainly the cosmetic parts, the fenders, bumper and hood and grille and headlights, all that good stuff. And I cannot wait to see how this thing is gonna look. Here we got all the OEM parts, and in this big box we got the hood. John, let's take it out. I don't know if you can take it out by yourself, but try and do your best.
Went down pretty deep in there.
Here we've got all the parts for the Ford Raptor. All of these parts are OEM except the headlights, those are OE. But everything else is OEM. Excellent condition. That is OEM, it's painted, we got it used, but it looks amazing. Fenders right there, on that side the headlight, and front bumper. Now it's time to start installing all these parts on the car and see how it looks. And I cannot wait to see the finished product. First thing that we got to do right now is remove these hinges that we have on this old hood. We use this only to cover the engine. Right now we are about to take them off and place them on the truck. We got that one started. John's working on this other one here. Well, the car's already starting to take shape. It looks phenomenal. Cannot wait to get those wheels changed and get new ones, better ones. Here's the bed, that's not done yet. We still have to work on the bed in the future episodes. But for now, we're only focusing all the attention on the front end and getting that done. Here, John, move aside a little so I can see how it looks. Oh man, that looks so gnarly, dude. Looks sick, yo. Okay, let's throw on the other fender and then the hood. Cannot wait to see this front end done. Oh man, that looks so mean.
That's what I'm talking about, yo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. we had to remove this arch here on this fender because we didn't have access here to install this bolt on the rocker panel right down here. Now since we removed this arch, look at that, super easy. We gotta hurry up a little bit because we're losing daylight. We still got a few more parts here to install in the car. Once we get that done, we'll call it a day. So far we got the fenders, hood, this passenger headlight. John right now is working on the driver's side headlight brackets and whatever needs to go there so we can install that on. Once we get that on, we can install the grille and last piece, the front bumper, which is right here in front of me. Look at that. All the gaps are the way they're supposed to be, exactly how OEM parts look, maybe even better. We still have to work with the gaps here on the gap from the hood and the fender. They're not done yet, they're just put on in here to see how they look. Same here on this other side. As you can see, the fender's still loose. Loose, yo. And now let's put on that front there. The front grille, once that's on, that's gonna give the entire look of the car.
When you see this grill, you know what it is.
You know what's up, man. Danny, you and Johnny. Here goes last piece.
There's some more stuff that goes here.
Some miscellaneous stuff that we have in the truck. We got that lower grill that goes into the bumper that's in the back of the truck, I think. Woohoo! You know what? I think we should also put those fender flares on.
Okay.
Put them on, John. Daniel, put the other one on.
What'd you do with the other one? They're on that side somewhere.
Man, look at that stance. We obviously still have to change the wheels and the suspension, some components there, but that's going to be later on the road. But for now, just
Did you snap it in?
snap it in, yeah.
Front side.
But for now, just take a moment and enjoy this view right here.
It looks so weird with the tires.
We gotta cover these holes right here for this hood vent that goes. We don't have it yet, and so we are going to apply some a vinyl piece here on all of these holes so it doesn't rain onto the engine. Execute, bro. I'm giving you hints to go and bring some.
No.
No? This is the progress we've made so far on this regular F-150. We transformed it into a Ford Raptor. The front end is all OEM except the headlights. Rear is the quarter panels for the rear. They're made out of fiberglass. And there you go. There you have it. It looks amazing. I cannot wait to see this car completely finished, completely wrapped. Beyond my wildest dreams, I would have never thought that this car was gonna look this good. Truck. Okay, so right now we are going to cover these holes for the hood vent with some leftover wrap that we have. You guys should also comment down below in what color you'd like to see this truck wrapped in. I gotta be honest, I do like this blue. What do you think, Danny?
I think it's pretty awesome. But
looks pretty good, man. I like the way the color, the light bounces off of it. But we're not gonna make it blue. We'll make it some other color. I don't know yet. We'll have to figure it out as we go. Something unique, because we're only looking for unique stuff. There you have it. I hope you guys like what you're seeing. The car is almost complete. We still have quite a little bit of stuff to do on it. And with that in mind, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, follow us on Instagram at ReverseEngineered1. Turn your post notifications on so you know when we'll post the next video with this F-150 Raptor. We'll see you in the next episode. Boom, baby!